rising with Shane Beamer's lineage on special teams. Playing and coaching for his dad. This is a really good kick, though. Swain on the return. Gets free. Swain to midfield. Breaks a tackle. Stays in bounds. Bakari Swain. Spin cycle. Touchdown.
45-yard line. Try to return this Devin Bale punt. It's a good one, boy. Backpedals all the way back to the 33-yard line. Spins out of one tackle, breaks another one coming near side. Coleman. He may take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
From Ohio State. Niblett, who carefully fields this one, has some room. Ryan Niblett weaving, still running down the sideline. Niblett all the way to the house. 75, no flags.
Not to get involved, just kind of setting screens, not blocking anybody. And now something always crazy happens in this game. There's always a play that we're going to be talking about.
Game opening drive that resulted in a touchdown.
Grant Chadwick's punt is blocked and it's picked up, and that's a touchdown. Caleb Wooden and Wyatt Simmons were in there, and it's Wooden who scores 15 yards. It's on the board.
A little confusion on the shield. So watch that bottom guy. See Bauer sharp. He just works towards the middle, but you've got two rushers to his right, just unaccounted for.
Ian Brand's punt was 51 yards last time. He's got a great bounce here to help. Picked up by Brady inside the 10, reversing field.
Got a chance.
The corner. Here goes Brady. Looking for a block. Cuts back. And Jonathan Brady is gone. Touchdown, Indiana.
This time from his own end zone. Weegan takes at the 50. Look out. Weegan got a crease. He's going to take it. Touchdown, Iowa. His second punt return score of the year. This one from 50 yards.
Opportunities on offense. Watch how valuable he is on special teams, though. He uses his speed, and then he's really comfortable. Follows the block up front, and wow, right.
Start to Swain's punt returning career. That one was partially blocked. So South Carolina blocks the kick. Swain, by the way, picks it up. The play is alive. Swain coming this way again. Is he going to do it? Yes. Swain!
44. Pressure off the edge, but Henderson gets off a good kick. Lacey going all the way back to the 27 before he catches it. Momentum brings him back even further. But he's got a seam, and he's got a blocker in front of him to midfield and beyond. He's going to go.
Nice return to get him in positive field position. There's a block. I mean, no chance. It's a touchdown.
To Sheffield.
And it's blocked again for the second time in the quarter. Kaj Sanders, they did it again.
Third down, good defense.
Second punt for Clemens.
And it's blocked. Got in there in a beat. D'Angelo Pons is going to score.
His older brother Ryan punts for the Cincinnati Bengals. Strikes one here. It'll be taken in by McKinney at the 49. McKinney escapes the tackle. He's loose to the left sideline. McKinney has a convoy. Can he get to the edge? McKinney will
to punt it away. You've got the dangerous Swain. And will he get some space here to return it? Swain spins away from one. Reversing field. He's got a lot of blockers on this side. The dangerous return man took one to the house last week. Swain does it again.
And no surprise, they've been tough all year. Chadwick with a big boot. Concepcion backed up all the way to the 23 and breaks free. Look out. KC Concepcion still running. They're not going to catch him. KC Concepcion. Touchdown, A&M.
Stalls out. A loss on first down on a run and then two incompletions. Will they kick it out of bounds? No, they're just going to kick it a long way. Wow, Keegan Andrews, an over-the-shoulder catch by Weegan at the 5-yard line.
and then he's run all the way across the field. Weechen, what a night! What a return! He's gonna go! Caden Weechen, an over-the-shoulder catch at the 5, and all the way!
And that's kicked. But going to be fielded on the run by Fresno State. There is a flag down for the kicking of the
Appalachian did a good job of stopping them, and they should have decent field position as they get the football here.
Emil Sebelfunde drives Jaden Barnes back, catches that football inside the 25, and now he's got some room to run. Across the 40, across midfield. He's got one to beat. He's going to take this to the house. The Mountaineers with special teams magic to start off this second half.
Game slipping away here from Elon. Duke asserting itself offensively. Quayshawn Brown coming to the near side. Has plenty of room. Has some blocks. Punter last man to beat him. Brown all the way. House call.
Sam Houston thinking this has to be our night. Whoa, they block it. There they go. The block, the scoop, and this is going to be a score, and Sam Houston will have the lead. Once again, a special teams disaster for Oregon State.
Lacey fields it. He's a speedster. Makes a man miss. Another still on his feet. Weaving in and out of traffic. Gets to midfield. He's gonna go all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
It leads the country in yards per punt, and he does put it in play. All right, here we go. The dice are rolled in special teams. Here comes Caden Weechen. He's through a search again. Caden Weechen off to the races. He beats Eckley. One more to beat. There goes Weechen to Iowa. Immortality.
Former NC State wideout waiting at the 15. Comes up to the 20. He doesn't need much space. Concepcion across midfield, down the sideline, gets a block, one man to beat, and a house call, and the Aggies have their first touchdown of the season.
Possession for the most part. And they just got it away, and it's blocked. And a touchdown, Penn State. Will Carroll took a little too long, and the Nittany Lions block it and score.
Untouched.
It's a kick to field goal. He is back to punt it away for the Spartans. He dropped the punt. He's drilled and kicks it right into a man for a Rutgers touchdown.
Quick Western Kentucky transfer Marcus Patterson as Botsford sends it away to Benyard. Fielded at the 44-yard line. Benyard across midfield. Here he goes. Gabe Benyard to the 20, 15. Touchdown Owls.
And now the dangerous return man, Parker Kingston, at the 45. Dicing it up the middle. There goes Kingston. Past one tackler. House call. 55 yards.
Well, Matt, down the field, you can see Kingston gets north and south. There was really one man on the UCF coverage unit that had.
Stonehouse, high end-over-end kick. Johnson from the 32. Makes one man miss. Up the middle. He's going to have to make Stonehouse miss. Can he run by him? He does. Touchdown Pitt.
You gave him a pitch to hit. Kenny Johnson makes one man miss, finds a lane, finds a crease, and it's one-on-one in the punt on the punter. His speed and strength able to break.
Sacked by Buffalo from 5 different players. Victor Snow surveys, makes the catch at the 35, slips away to the 40, cuts upfield, has a wall of blockers. Snow makes a cut back to the center. Victor Snow turning on the Jets. See you later. Touchdown.
Coming out here from DeBlanc. DeBlanc getting to the outside. DeBlanc's got the angle. Right on Cowboy. Wyoming getting on the board, and a breath of fresh air, something positive from their special teams.
We've been fortunate to start the season in the SEC. Blocked punt, and it's taken in for a touchdown.
He's got a crack at this one from the 16. Malik Benson across the 40, midfield. Benson, he might take it. He will. Malik Benson, touchdown, Ducks.
Vince Karras has dialed up the pressure for the Rocket defense.
Here they
Block.
come, and the punt is blocked. Picked up right off the foot. Touchdown.
Notre Dame's coming. They got the number of kicks last year, and this one's going to go for 6. What a turn for the Irish. Touchdown.
They'll get it back. Quick work by their defense after scoring the touchdown to make it one score again. And Flora, returnable punt, out of the first search. He's got space, cuts it back. There goes Flora, the walk-on with a huge play to give Iowa State the lead.
Could they make a big-time play? Watch the blocks. Watch the blocks. Get him started right there. Great job starting it off, and then he does the rest, the cutback. The person.
E.J. Vinatieri on the punt. Here they come. It's a block. It's a scoop, and it is a...
From Australia for Hawaii. It is a nice, booming punt. Fielded by Kennard. He's back at his own 5. Going to try to run out of there. Has some running room. Finds a seam. Gets to the 40. And he may go to the 30. The 20. The 10.
Timing on that third down. Carvalho, the deep man, just had a 23-yard punt return earlier. And here he goes again. Carvalho, past midfield. Kicker to beat. He beat him. Inside the 10, dives for the end zone, touchdown!
Warren was a weapon last week, and it's a block punt. It is picked up by the Golden Eagles. Scoop and score.
And it's blocked and into the end zone for a touchdown.
This game absolutely...
21, FIU. They're coming. And they get the block. It's up in the air. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
8. A line drive. And fielded by Carlos Hernandez. Hernandez on the loose, looking for an alley. Up the sideline. Got a wave of blockers. Hernandez. Pop clutch. Hernandez, touchdown.
Best punters in the country, and they need a good one here. Is partially blocked. And a Notre Dame player has it at the 20-yard line and streaking into the end zone for the touchdown.
The dangerous punt returner is back there, and another bomb by Bulliam, and Niblett's back near the 23. Gets the sideline. Niblett! He's gone! Touchdown, Texas!
Not a great start for Wyoming's offense, even getting the ball off to the
And the punt is blocked. Watch out. UNLV on the recovery. It's going to be a touchdown for the Rebels. UNLV is in.
The block is on, and Coastal Carolina gets it. Picks it up to the 10, to the 5. That'll be a touchdown for Coastal Carolina. Teams play. That's how you do it.
Taking it right off the foot and then be an athlete, kiddo.
Here comes the press, and they got it again. Block punt. Touchdown. Jalen Bradley.
In line, that jumped as well.
Oh, it's a low snap, and it's blocked. In the end zone, recovered. Touchdown, Rutgers.
We were driving over here today. The punt does get away. You said, boy, if they could just convert some third downs early. They missed their last 6. Hank Beatty's got some room over here to the wide side of the field. He'll get inside of Western territory. And then some. Hank Beatty
Will Hoyt inside his own 5-yard line. Sends DePlacy back. And he'll return. He breaks a couple of tackles. DePlacy to midfield. DePlacy down the sideline to the 20, the 10. He's gone. Touchdown,
Building
Delaware.
on it early on in this season.
Denzel Boston is going, working his way upfield. Boston cuts it outside. He's gone. Denzel.
Senior from Allison Park, Pennsylvania, puts it in the air. And this is fielded at the 12-yard line. You talked about his electricity across the 40 on his feet, midfield, into plus territory. There he goes. 20, 10, goodbye, touchdown, Des Reed.
South Florida got there! And this should be a walk-in touchdown. It is!
Sidelines and the punt team's on the field.
Kent State could get good field position here. Dooley the punt. Harris makes the catch. Never wait for a fair catch. Here goes Harris. Can he bounce to the outside? Harris! Still on his feet. Harris! Touchdown! No!
They block it. They block the punt. And it's a scoop and score. Special teams getting it done.
The true freshman, Josh Roberts, came right up the middle,